William Shakespeare began writing stories about things that happened in his time. Later, he became one of the most recognized drama writers in the story of human beings. He decided to change his literary genre perhaps because it caused him more emotion and satisfaction to imagine things and let the readers imagine those fantasies and stories. Some say that William was deeply in love with his wife, and Midsummer Night's Dream is a story where love triumphs. It may be that so much love that he felt was reflected in this story, and his wife was the one who inspired all these feelings. I would recommend this work to anyone because it is not the typical love story, but it has magical and fantasy elements that make it unique and special. The best part of the play is when the dreams of all the characters come true, love triumphs, and everyone is happy. The connection that I can make with this play is that in real life there are stones in the way also, but that makes everything more worthwhile. The language, the settings, the costumes, the way the actors express themselves have to be characteristic of that time and fantastic place where they live to make it even more realistic. Perhaps a lot of special effects are needed to make everything look as if it was real. It is a comedy. Everything that happens is funny or out of the ordinary and makes people have a good time. It has a happy ending. Plays that represent magical worlds need a stage full of production and elements that make it look out of this world. Usually, everything is very exaggerated. The makeup is very loud and full of color. The costumes are exotic and extravagant. The lighting it changes according to the scene, but generally uses color to attract the public's attention. Hyperbole to exaggerate things, and also personification to give human qualities to non-human things. The type of conflict that the story has is character versus society, because Hermia comes up against the rules of her nation and her father, confronting him.
The theme of the story is love and how it triumphs. The title tells us about many things in the story. It gives us an idea of what can happen. In this case, it tells us about something magical and incredible, such as a dream.
At the beginning, the love conflict between four people is very big, since two men love the same woman. But the story develops in such a way that everything fits. There is no longer any problem between them or with the society. They grow up, and that helps to fulfill the purpose and the main idea of the work.
Hermia is a young and healthy woman. Her clothing is typical of her time, and that is why she wears white and elegant dresses. She is very attractive and has several men at her feet. She wears headdresses or arrangements on her head to look even more classy and elegant.
Belongs to the upper class, and because in her time women did not work, she complied with that and did not have any job other than to be well accepted in society. Also, she has a very good education. She liked to see the landscapes and take walks on foot and wait for her loved one to be contemplated his beauty.
She has respectable morals, loves only one person, and thinks that she should listen to her heart. Her philosophy of life says that she has to follow her feelings and fulfill her desire to be with his beloved, even if that goes against what her father wants. She has her ups and downs like all people, and she feels very sad when she thinks that her love no longer loves her. But after that, the love grows and becomes even stronger. She has a peculiarity. Despite the fact that several men love her, she's not interested in that and looks only at the men that she loves. She has many qualities, and one of them is her courage to face society. She has the ability to make her wishes come true.
Hermia's desire is to marry the love of her life without anything stopping her and to be eternally happy with her beloved. Hermia is willing to leave everything in order to fulfill her dream, no matter what, even if she has to get away from everyone and everything.
The world is full of magical people, and not just fairies or goblins, but people who make you see the world from another perspective, who do everything better and brighten everyone's life with their way of being, their charms, their beauty, and all their qualities. A clear example of magical people are moms. They always know everything and improve our life without even realizing it.
When a person truly falls in love, there is no force that can destroy that feeling. Not even with spells or charms. There are times when things are not as people want to be. They become a bit complicated and difficult to achieve. But that is what it makes them more special and worthwhile. For example, entering the university of your dreams can be a bit complicated. The process and exams each time have a much higher degree or of difficulty. But when you manage to enter, the satisfaction you have is not compared to anything in this world. This is how everything is in life. The more difficult it's to achieve, the more it is worth trying. In it, there are magical people, places, and situations that will make everything much easier. And when without you realizing it, they will help you as well as by magic. Everything is arranged as it should be. When something is for you, that will become true. But when not, it is because something better will come. And it is a love life. There are people who are the journey and others who are the final destination. You learn from all of them. They leave a mark on your life.
There is no reason to feel that everything is going wrong. Everything happens because of something, and there is no way to change it. What can be done is to see everything with wisdom. Everything has a reason to be like that. The strongest wars are for the best soldiers. So you always have to remember that if you feel that something is too complicated and you want to give up, you should think about how much the result is going to be worth. The best takes time to arrive because what easy comes, easy goes.
To what extent do the elements of a play altogether contribute to have a total impact to the audience? They influence a lot since the set of all the elements are essential for the public to understand the story more and be easier to understand everything that is happening, the actions of the characters, the time in which they live, among many other things. Think about Picasso's quote, "Art is a lie that brings us nearer to the truth," and how the writer of this play was able to accomplish it. Picasso was right. Art transmits very powerful feelings, so much so that it takes us live magical experiences that feel so real. The author achieved this goal since he wrote everything perfectly so that it feels very real and is magical in view of the audience.